Oh, blue lives matter. No, they don't. Were you born that way? You, within the realm of God's just because I was born black, we should all be so lucky as to be born a cop. Within the realm of God's creation, one cannot possibly be born a ham sandwich. You had to be you had to be born something else and become a ham sandwich. Black lives do matter. That should go without saying. The fact that you find it necessary all sudden is cause for concern. Black Americans don't go to the Muslims for help. They're the ones trying to abolish abolition. That's who these unwashed zombie assholes work for. Islam is the religion of God. So it's as if God spent the last 1,500 years trying to buy his way out of hell with the souls of little blonde kids. They have no problem with playing both sides. America, my democracy, has the Bill of Rights. Voting has ended. You can't go messing with the Muslims and be like, oh, I'm not a Muslim. Not according to them. I've never stood within the walls of any mosque that is still standing, Washington. Got a lot of nerve calling anybody a Muslim. You didn't actually see me do whatever your ostensible excuse would have to be to deny me my fundamental constitutional and human and civil rights. So it's not, it's not like you actually justified your mistake. You just thought you were going to get away with it. He's on to us. Sigmund Freud was a raging homosexual, cocaine distributor, and fugitive in exile. And what's London's argument? He was banana wars. That's why cocaine's illegal. We're supposed to try to fight a war on drugs with toxic waste pills and rainbows. Well, the banana wars, we would, if it wasn't for Islam, we wouldn't have had to struggle to supply a lunatic shoving grams of cocaine up little girls' noses with his boyfriends. Father of modern psychology. It's classified. Just because you didn't know about it doesn't mean it was classified. We're not rewriting history. It's called science, if that's allowed. Gandhi was not Hindu. So the Boers have already been oppressed on false pretense for 120 years. The Australian Aborigines had to have seafaring to settle the continent. So, African hypermelanation must have occurred after the ancestors of the Polynesians discovered seafaring. So the Jews have a right of return. And all your ridiculous nonsense could have been resolved 100 years before I was born if anybody gave a shit. Complacency is the enemy. You're not conscripting 3-year-olds into a free press for our protection. Like we're supposed to go to war for that. They're called Jehovah's Witnesses because they didn't actually see anything. They just go around framing and robbing and raping and blaming little kids until they go shoot up a school. Get away with it. He was just born that way. Perjury is their religion. Why don't you get back in your boat? Where would the Episcopalians be if not for racism back where they came from? Because that's their whole excuse for coming here. It calls racist and they come change us. They want to come change us. Just need an excuse. The Nazis obviously found a toy that rapes us with false morality. They just need an excuse to use it. So how is saying go back where you came from racist? If we all came from Africa. Because you said so? First, do no harm. You're not a doctor. It's the law, not a law. We didn't just make it up. And as long as nobody can make any promises, I mean, first do no harm. For everything else, there's master race. Nobody wants to see that. Correction. Islam wants to see that because you're a slave of the prophet or the infidel. That's why the swastika became the German flag in Nazi Germany, because Gandhi was not Hindu. That's 2 world wars we might have avoided. Idiot grandmasters.